So I bought a new watch. It is a Cartier. It's actually an ADLC version of the Cartier Santos. I'm very excited about it. I'm really excited about this specific watch. It really is sort of a turning point in my collection, I believe, and I'm very excited to show it to you guys. So let's flip the camera and take a look at the new ADLC Cartier Santos. So here it is, the ADLC version of the Cartier Santos. Why did I buy this watch? My tastes in watches have changed over the past few years, and I have been lusting after smaller watches, but also more versatile watches. Not only divers, and I still love dive watches, but I want more watches that can go anywhere and do anything. And that's kind of what I want my life to be. And this is a really good example of a go anywhere, do anything watch. The ADLC version of the Cartier Santos is really a versatile watch. 100 meters of water resistance. You get a rubber strap and a stainless steel strap, which I have right here. The stainless steel strap is the traditional stainless steel strap that the Cartier Santos comes on, but you also get this beautiful rubber strap. And the rubber strap on here is really something special. Originally, when I first saw the watch, I thought that this was a DLC bracelet. And I was glad to actually learn that this is a rubber strap that they've actually applied the screws to. And these are real screws. They go through the bracelet. As you can see on the back side, I'll do close-ups of all of this so you can see what I'm talking about. You get a beautiful dial on here, very traditional Cartier Santos dial. However, it is loomed, so all of the indices that are painted on, those are loomed, and the hands are loomed as well. You get a textured portion in the center, and you get the date at the 6 o'clock. They color match the date on this watch. This is a large version, so it's around 38 millimeters, and then the effective lug-to-lug is really a little bit larger than what it is at the case. It's 53 millimeters, while at the case it's around 47 millimeters, but the number here that impresses me most is the thickness. The thickness on this watch is well under 10 millimeters thick at 9.3 millimeters. That's including the curved sapphire crystal. You're getting a curved case and a curved case back. That case back is closed because it is curved. It's hiding the in-house caliber that Cartier are using on here. This is an in-house to Cartier. It's also a Richemont, basically a Richemont movement. It's sort of a replacement for the 2892, which is an ETA product. So what they've done here is made their own. It's on par with that movement. It's nothing too crazy, but it's thin, and this looks thin on the wrist. One thing that they've done that's made this very versatile is the strap and bracelet changing system. They've put some buttons back here. It's very easy. With your thumbnail, you just press it and pull back. And you can see on the underside of the watch, there's a button here that runs the length of the strap, or almost the length of the strap. All you need to do is put your thumbnail in there, press down, pull back, and it comes out really easily. They've also upgraded the clasp on this watch. Previous versions of Cartier that I have owned, you have to fold over on either side, on both sides, the strap. Here they have not done that, and it just has a really nice double deployment, which is really clicky, and you could feel that it's almost made by a jewelry company. They've done it really well in really nice tolerances, and it feels beautiful. It really is very nice. Very light also. The strap and the buckle, everything very, very light. Now the bracelet is basically a piece of jewelry. It looks beautiful. It has those screws in it, and all you need to do is line up the bracelet, that little tab. There's little tabs on either side that go into the lugs. Line it up, push it in. That's all you need to do. And then on the other side, and there you go. So let me throw this on my 7.5-inch wrist and show you what this looks like on my wrist. And it feels very, very comfortable. But the first thing I want to show you is how thin it is to the wrist. So versatile. This is a watch that you can take on vacation. You get a strap with it. You get a bracelet. It's very easy to change in between them. Also, you get 100 meters of water resistance. You can go swimming. You can do whatever you want with this watch all day long. And then at night, at dinner, you could put on a suit. Not often do I wear a suit, but if I were, this would be a great watch to go along with the suit because it's classy looking and it wears very thin to the wrist. This is really a versatile watch. You could do anything with this watch. I love it. I really do. And that's the reason why I purchased one. I really am very, very fond of it. Also, let me show you one other thing here. The bracelet itself has another little trick up its sleeve. It's not extremely useful, only when sizing the bracelet, but if you turn over the bracelet, there are little tabs along the side of the bracelet right here. I have to do really close-up pictures of it because it's very hard to see. They are flush with the bracelet with the actual links, but they are actually buttons. When you press those buttons, the pins for the bracelet will actually pop out. So I will show you really quickly, and I use my thumbnail again very easily, just make that pop out, and I'll do it again. You just got to get it on there and it pops right out. And there you go. And when you do is you just pull out the pin, remove the link, put the pin back in, use your thumbnail to push it back in, and you're done. Taking off the bracelet very, very easily. As I said, that's it. And there's a little portion right here that when you press this button, it retracts into the bracelet. Now when you put the strap on, all you need to do is make sure that they are lined up and you push it in, and that's it. You don't want to force it, otherwise you might scratch the watch, but it's very easy. You don't have to press the button. It snaps right in. Very satisfying snap. Double push button deployment. Very, very satisfying. The whole watch really very nicely made. Now I think I put this upside down. I did. Not a big deal, but let me show it to you on my wrist. And there it is on the rubber strap. I love the rubber strap. I actually have never preferred a strap to a bracelet, but I think in this case, I really do prefer this strap. It's super comfortable. It makes the watch very light. It still wears very close to the wrist. Beautiful. This watch costs $7,800. There's really no getting around that. It is not cheap considering that the movement is sort of an ETA 2892 replacement. You know, the Santos was technically one of the first wristwatches, one of the first pilot's watches, or the first pilot's watches, one of the first purpose-built tool watches. So a lot of history behind this. It's got the design. This is a good-looking watch, and I like what they have done here. So, price on this is $7,800. There's no getting around it. It's expensive, but I think that it's really cool and very versatile. So it's a give and take. The price is high. These are actually selling for that, even on the used market. Very quickly, we're going to do a lume shot because this does get lume. Not tons of lume, but not bad, especially considering that it's a Cartier. There you go. Lume isn't terrible, but considering the price, it's not great. I do like the way that they have lumed the watch. I love the Roman numerals. Those are fully lumed. You have little dots also lumed. They're a little bit brighter, and then the hands, obviously the brightest. You don't have a running second hand in the dark. I would like that also, but there you go. And you can see it's fading pretty quickly. The hands are going to hang on, but everything else will fade pretty quickly. I'm impressed with this watch overall. I really like its versatility. I love its good looks and its ability to sort of be anything, do anything, go anywhere. And that's kind of what I'm looking for in a watch these days for one reason or another. Tell me what you guys think down in the comments below. I want to hear from you guys. What do you think of this watch? The idea of the ability to switch straps and do anything, go to dinner, go swimming. I think a lot of companies should think about these things when they are, thinking about designing a watch. Awesome job here. Anyway, tell me what you guys think down in the comments below. I want to hear from you guys. Please also don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell icon. It is super helpful for the channel, and I very much appreciate it. Please follow me on Instagram. My Instagram is WatchChrisBlog, all one word. I have some links in the description. Those links are to Amazon. If you click those links and buy anything, it helps support the channel. It doesn't cost you anything extra. However, I very much appreciate it. Anyway, you can see the lume almost fully gone on those indices. The hands hanging on a little bit longer, and those dots, as I mentioned, which were a little bit more liberally applied. Other than that, not hanging on well, especially considering the $7,800 price tag. Tell me what you guys think. I want to hear from you guys. Anyway, thank you for logging on. I'll catch you guys in the next video.